We all know eating more fruit is good for us, but what are we looking for when we go shopping? Is it organic, fair trade, ethically sourced, or are we more concerned about price? What does ethical eating mean to you in relation to fruit?
Ideally, if you can get locally produced food, but it tends to be very much more expensive.
I don't really know the exact definition of ethical trading, but it's something to do with people being treated fairly, sort of along the production of food.
I'm very concerned about things like, third world, child slave labour and people not having a decent wage to live on.
I really think that ethical trading is really important for the world right now, and it's getting more important day by day.
Well, I think about organic things, but not necessarily ethical.
I will try and buy food that's been ethically traded, but I don't think I could tell you the exact definition of the term.
There's obviously still a lot of confusion about what ethical eating really is. So to clear things up, here's an example of the impact your choices can have. Fruit farms use integrated crop management, which means using natural methods wherever possible. This includes the use of bumblebees to pollinate fruit flowers and the use of friendly insects like ladybirds to control pests. For every hectare of fruit trees planted, one full-time job is created. On average, every worker on a fruit farm supports a family of 5. Approximately 99% of fruit exported to Europe travels by ship. Fruit production is playing a major role in the social and economic development of South Africa. It's creating jobs, supporting families, and changing lives. So Chris, to be honest, it's really confusing to me and to most people, it would seem. What's ethical, what's environmentally friendly, what's sustainable? If I were to go into the supermarket and say buy apples from South Africa, is that an environmentally friendly or ethical choice?
Absolutely, I think it is. I think it's ethically, there's no problem. You're buying something that's good for you. You're buying it from a company that's reputable. You're buying it from a producer that is producing this beautiful piece of fruit, and they're being transported in this country, not by air, but by sea. And there's nothing more environmentally friendly if you're going to transport something to do it by sea.
But shouldn't we be focusing on buying British?
Yes, it's important to support our communities here locally. I also believe it's important to support communities all over the world.
But to have ethically and environmentally friendly produced fruit costs more, right?
Not necessarily. In fact, all the producers that are producing nowadays are producing with a thought to the environment, to the way in which they treat their workers. They can't afford not to.
Do you mind if I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
So you buy your produce that comes from all over the world?
Yes. All the stuff, they come from different countries.
But for you, it's the quality that's most important.
Yeah.
Buy seasonal, buy local, but by all means just buy more fruits and vegetables, eat more fruits and vegetables because they're good for you. We spend too much of our time eating the wrong foods, and we should spend more of our time eating the right foods.
There's obviously a lot to consider, but next time you're shopping for fruit and veg, if you're happy with the price and you're happy with the quality, perhaps ask yourself, are you happy with the ethics?